One of the greatest mysteries on Earth, the sinking of the unsinkable ship, the Titanic. Well, it's no longer a mystery. Discovery's elusive Canadian exclusive, not the elusive, that's a mystery. This documentary called Titanic, New Evidence, reveals the real story behind the controversial tragedy. Joining us in studio is the production executive of Titanic, New Evidence, Edwina Follows. All right, fill us in. This follows a Titanic expert. He goes on this journey to discover the real reason of why the Titanic sank. And I guess the answer was in a stack of photos?
Yes, hidden in a stack of photos. Producers brought to Discovery Channel these incredible photographs that had just been uncovered, that had literally been gathering dust in an attic. And within those photos, they showed the only photos that exist that show the build and the launch of the Titanic. And within that, there were two specific photographs that demonstrated there was a very dark mark, mysterious mark on the side of the ship.
All right, I want to share with our viewers a clip that shows where that mark came from.
It instantaneously jumped into my mind that we had a fire in this location before she even left Belfast.
The fire took hold in a coal bunker in Boiler Room 6, and the room was directly behind the place where the dark mark begins.
Whoa, hold the phone. So, first of all, how did we move away from this theory of iceberg bringing down the Titanic and move into this idea of fire?
Well, I think one of the big mysteries at the core of the Titanic was always this thought about this ship was supposed to be unsinkable. And even simply hitting the iceberg should not have sunk the ship. So what this documentary we now offers evidence that, in fact, there had been a fire burning in the coal bunkers even before Titanic left Ireland, and certainly before it took on passengers in Southampton.
Wow.
And it was the damage done by the fire that, in fact, weakened the hull to such an extent that it was sunk as quickly as it did.
Well, one of the other mysteries here is, always has been, and we see this in the movie or in other documentaries, is why the captain kept going.
That is one of the biggest questions that has always confounded people. Why would the captain speed the ship when he was clearly warned there were icebergs in front? And I think the reason for that now is that we knew they only had a limited amount of coal, and that coal was burning faster than they could, they might not be able to make it to New York. So they had to speed on ahead or risk being adrift in the Atlantic. And that was not a risk that they felt they could take.
I feel like James Cameron could take this documentary and then make a prequel to the Titanic. Edwina Follows, thank you for being here this morning. Fascinating stuff. You can watch Discovery's Titanic, New Evidence, and I think you should, this Sunday at 8 o'clock Eastern.